you're having trouble getting the JavaScript to run for this website, this simulation will help you answer at least half of the questions. So what you're seeing here is what your JavaScript would run. The display at the top, this emission graph is showing you bars from the emission spectrum. Here's the electromagnetic spectrum showing you where these emissions are from, showing you more details. And then down here at the bottom we got a reference showing you the visible spectrum from 400 to 700 nanometers. So this is hydrogen. This is the sun. Notice the sun has most wavelengths in it. There are a few places black lines. Standard red LED, the reason it's red is because it's only giving off light in that red portion of the spectrum. Hydrogen. This is one you're comparing in the other questions. And then we have some example galaxies that you can look at. Again, you can see how by using this method we'd be able to determine the elements in these galaxies. It's galaxy 1, galaxy 2, galaxy 3. So the other part of this question is something you're not going to be able to complete, but you can at least get a start on and have a good guess. So you're asked to manipulate this to simulate the Mercury. This is displayed on the night spectra card letter C. So if you look on the front side of the card, you'll see an emission spectra there. So if you could run this, you can zero the whole thing out and see there's no lines appear. Then you could create a spike at 400 nanometers. I need to be a little bit more focused on 400. Notice that 400 is right at the end of the visible spectrum, so it should be very purple, violet. And now, if you look at your spectra, you'll see you have 4 other lines. Now, based on their color, you would be able to go down here and pick out approximately what wavelength you would want to get in the rest of the spectra. So you notice that after 700, it's outside the visible. So if you were to draw a spike over here, you're going to get a gray line because it's outside the visible. So looking at those colors, you can then make some estimates of what wavelength you would need. So based on the color on your card, look down here for the nanometer that you would want to draw a spike at. So even though you can't test this, you'd be able to answer the question based on the color alone. So judge your color and then pick a number and say that that's where you do the spike. That would enable you to answer the question. Hopefully this will help you complete the questions in case your JavaScript is not working.